Check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. A gold bird, huh? That bird's got some bling. Bling, bling. Do people still say that?
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Kyoryuger DX PTERAGORDON. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. We got a nice big picture here of PTERAGORDON in his robot mode and his Pteranodon mode and a whole bunch of stuff that I can't read. Here is a nice picture of Kyoryuger. On this side of the box, let me move him over. This side of the box, you have obligatory product shots of things and stuff that you can do. On the other side, more things and stuff that you can do. And on the back, all the other things and stuff and whatnot that you can do. And Pac-Man is still sad. Somebody cheer him up, please. I don't know what's wrong with him. I just want him to be happy. Why can't he just be happy? I don't know. Oh, God. Anyway, moving right along. Here we have PTERAGORDON, and he is a big gold, black, and blue, and silver Pteranodon, and he looks very cool, and he is very impressive, and he is quite large also. He has quite the impressive wingspan. I have to hold him way back just to get it all in frame there. He has quite the wingspan. Very nice design. Of course, this is the Voltosaur of Kyoryuger, who is Uchi. They end up calling him Uchi, and that's a lot easier to say. His name is Uchi, and this is his Voltosaur, and he becomes the official permanent sixth member of the Kyoryugers. Excuse me. Once he's freed from the clutches of Duggold and the Boss Legion, and he now controls this Voltosaur. It's very, very cool. I really, really like this. I do like the fact that it actually does have the visor, because when PTERAGORDON makes his first appearance on the show, he is, again, under the control of the Boss Legion and the Gold. And this visor is down, and I guess that's basically him saying, like, he's not awake, he is under the influence of some evil power, and that just means he's not in his right mind when the visor is down. The only other time I've seen this visor come down is in the musical episode, the Gabrinchu of Music, where Uchi basically told PTERAGORDON to, flip your goggles down so the evil song can't take control of you, and he flips the goggles down. And why covering your eyes would stop you from hearing music, I don't know, but, it worked. But, yeah, so there you have that. Again, very nicely done. Love the gold paint. Lots of nice, shiny gold paint and some metallic blue right here on these lightning bolts, as well as some metallic gold here on these lightning bolts underneath the wings. Very, very nicely done. You can leave these flipped up if you want. But, yeah, and of course he does have visible head syndrome. It is just all right there. Just, yeah. It's just right there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But, still, me likes very much. And, of course, he does come with his Judenchi number 6. See here, done in nice gold. On the other side, PTERAGORDON. And, of course, you can brave in. And there you go. It is now activated. So now we will activate PTERAGORDON. Articulation, this is it. You can move that, but that's more for transformation. There's no actual movement in the wings at all. He can open his mouth, but that's for the Judenchi. That's it. There's no real posability on this guy whatsoever, but, whatever. Not the end of the world. So let's turn him on. You can see the red switch right here. Just flip that. And he is now on and ready to go. So we're just going to open up his mouth. And there is no Judenshi reader in this guy, and I will elaborate. And it says Gabrichu Teragordon. Now, it does not matter what Judenshi you put in there. There is no Judenshi reader in here. It cannot differentiate between one Judenshi and another. No matter what you put in there, it will say Teragordon. If I put my finger in there, brave in. It doesn't matter. It will always say Teragordon no matter what's in there. So there you have it. Oh, one thing I did forget to show off. Let me take this out. Before you put the Judenshi in his mouth, he does actually have some sound effects that you can do. You push this button and you get like a Pteranodon screech, yell, roar thing. So you have that. And if you hold the button down, you get an attack noise. So that's pretty cool. Now all the other sound effects are for when you're in robot mode and when you're in combined mode with Kyoryuger. So we'll open up his mouth, pop the Judenshi back in. So there you go. So now we can get him into robot mode. And to do that, you gotta take the wings here and just split them in half. Like that. And you're basically going to rip him in half. Yeah. What? Parts forming? Worst toy ever! Oh, stop it. Just stop it. I'm just going to bring the legs down. Go straighten them out. Flip up the foot. Flip up the foot. You want to bring this down so these clips are facing up. Let me raise up the camera here because he's going to get a little tall. And once you do that, you're going to take the Pteranodon head and push it into the body, like that. And then you're going to take this piece here, flip that up, flip the arm down, and bring the hand down. Second verse, same as the first. Flip that up, bring that down, bring that down. Once you have that done, you can split this right here. You're going to take these side pieces, you're going to bring them out, like that. And again, if you want him to look like he's under the control of the DeBoss Legion, you can leave these visors down. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with a black cape. It would have been nice if they included like a black cape to put on him to make him look like he did on the show when he was under the control of the Gold. But whatever, it's okay. But yeah, you can have him looking evil like this. Or if you want him on the Kyoryuger side, just flip up that visor and you bring this up to reveal his eyes. And we'll get in closer on the head sculpt so you can see it. Very nice color there on the eyes. Nice head sculpt. And once you've done that, you take this and you connect the upper torso to the lower torso, and there you have him in his robot mode. Now let me try to bring the camera up a little bit so you can get a better look at him. Whoa. Let's see. There we go. That's a bit better. You can't see his face too well because this is in the way. Let me flip that down. There you go. Okay, there we go. He's not under the control of the boss, okay? It's just so you can see his face better. But there he is in his robot mode, and he looks very cool. It's a very nice design. Really, really dig it. I mean, the gold and the blue and the black and the silver just really works well together. It's just a very striking color scheme. Really, really digging it, and just a very, very nice looking robot mode. Really, really digging it. Now, articulation, you know, it's kind of your standard Megazord articulation. You know, this rotation at the shoulders. I mean, he can move his arms outward, but they don't stay. I mean, they either lock here or they lock here. There's no actual in-between. His legs actually have quite a bit of movement. His legs actually can move all the way out, backwards. You can get one click forward. It actually can go all the way out. You can have him doing like a high kick. And he does have about 90 degrees of knee movement. And again, that one click there on his feet. So he actually has more leg articulation than most Megazords. So he's got that going for him. That's a plus. Now you can bring these down. On the show, he has used these as like blade weapons as tanthas or whatever, banthas, I don't know what you call them. But yeah, he has used these as weapons on the show. So you totally have that option. And for a size comparison, here he is with Kyoryuger. You can see how they look together. They're basically the same height. I mean, Kyoryuger is obviously a lot bulkier, but height-wise, they're basically the same height. Now you can combine him with... He doesn't like to stand on my table. He always wants to topple backwards here. Stop it, man. Stop it! Oh, and of course, I missed the most important part. When you get him into his robot mode, he has a noise for that. So once you have him in robot mode, you push the button back here, and you get... And explosions and things happen behind them because it's awesome. So there you have the music for PTERAGORDON. So that is PTERAGORDON in his robot form. So there you go. There you have PTERAGORDON. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That's the most important part, man. Jeez. What's wrong with me, man? But, again, as I was saying before the brain fart happened, he can combine with the other Voltosaurs. You can bring these up. I believe you bring these back forward. And he does have connectors. Now, again, these connectors, there's no electronics in here. There's no Judensha readers whatsoever. So when you plug an arm in, you're not going to get a Gabarichu. You don't get any of that. But if you have these guys, if you have PTERAGORDON, you take him, plug him in, and he's definitely going to fall backwards now. It's not the toy. I mean, on any other table I have him on, he stands just fine. But for some reason on this table, he just wants to fall backwards. I guess his table is just not balanced. But, so you have PTERAGORDON and Zakutar. You plug them in, and now you have PTERAGORDON Western. And we have seen this combination on the show. And, yes, the arms are a little too big for him. I mean, they're not touching the table. I mean, you can see I'm moving my finger underneath, but they are a bit too big for him. But it still kind of works. So there we go. Yeah, bring them forward. Now counterbalance them. So there you have PTERAGORDON Western, and like I said, we have seen this combination on the show a few times. That's pretty cool, though, that you can combine him with the other Voltosaurs. Of course, you can do, like, PTERAGORDON Macho, PTERAGORDON Kung Fu. You can do all those combinations. It doesn't matter what arm you plug in there. So, let's pull these guys out. Come here, Zakutar. Come here! So, there you have that bit of combining done. And there's only one last thing to do, and that's to combine him with Kyoryuger. So to do that, we're basically going to put him back in his Pteranodon mode. So just going to bring these back up, flip these out, put the hand back forward, put the hand back forward, close up his face, can bring this back up, rip him in half, and we're going to bring the legs up. And bring them back like that. Point the toe out, like so. And then, if you notice right here, on these posts, you'll see this top one here has these extra pieces that stick out the sides, whereas this one doesn't. And that's basically to tell you which way this is supposed to go in. You see here that little cross pattern here and nothing here. So that basically tells you which end is up. So you always know you're putting it in the right way. So there you have that. And once you do that, you see here there's the post right here and the clip right here. You just take it, clip it in like that, put that in like that. There you have him back in his Pteranodon mode, and the last thing you want to do is rip off his head. There you go. Just push that back in, back into the body. And you're going to take these clips right here and fold them down. And now he's ready to go. So now, we'll bring in Kyoryuger. And the only thing you have to do to get him ready is pull off his helmet, pull the tail off the back, just take this, plug that back on, close the tail back up, and that's ready to go. And basically all you're going to do is you're going to take the four posts right here, and you're going to plug them into the 4 clips on his back. You'll take that, clip that on, and this is going to make him quite back heavy. I mean, he can support the weight, but it's not the most stable thing on the planet. That's where the tail comes in. You see here, post here, clip here, post here, clip here. We're just going to take that and clip that on, and that basically gives you a 3rd leg, and he can now support himself with no problem. Now he is structurally sound and stable. So once you do that, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take the head, I'll flip that up, and you'll see here, the post there is going to clip in right at the top of Kyoryugen's head. Clip that on, open up the mouth right there so you can see Kyoryugen's face peeking out, and there, whoa, his legs buckled. And there you have them both combined, and when you have them combined, you're going to hold down this button right here on PTERAGORDON, and you will get and explosions and things happen because it's awesome. So there you have Raiden Kyoryugen, and this is quite an awesome combination. One thing I will say is that I've watched a few reviews on this guy, and seeing it myself in the viewfinder of my camera, cameras don't do this combination justice. I've heard a lot of reviewers complain, oh, the wings don't stick out far enough, they just kind of end up getting hidden behind all of this stuff here, and you can't really see the wings. And looking through my viewfinder, yeah, it doesn't look like this is sticking out that far, but actually looking over the camera, I mean, seeing it in person, these wings actually do stick out quite a bit, and they are actually quite visible, even behind Kyoryugen. Just the camera just doesn't really do it justice. It just kind of screws up the perspective on it. But it does look quite impressive, and it's a very cool combination. I really dig this, and it really just gives it that powered up feel. I really like it. It's simple, but it's awesome. I mean, all you're doing is just giving him a winged backpack and a new helmet, but for some reason, I really like this. I really think it's awesome. It just really works, and I think this is one of my favorite combinations. And of course, you can do the different arm combinations. You can have, Raiden Kyoryugen Western and Raiden Kyoryugen Macho and Raiden Kyoryugen Kung Fu. You can do all that. It doesn't matter. But this is the standard combination for Raiden Kyoryugen. But a very cool combination, and it doesn't really hinder articulation that much. I mean, Gabutira's head does kind of bump the arm connector back here, so he can't raise his arm past that point. But Trakira can raise up all the way. But yeah, very cool. I'm really digging this. Really just digging this toy line altogether. I think this is just stupid fun. It's just, I love it. The combinations are really cool. I'm really liking it. So if you're going in on Kyoryuger, then obviously you have to have PTERAGORDON because he is the 6th member of the team, and you got to have the whole team. Well, I know it's not the whole team. I mean, you still got the other Voltosaurs, but again, it's just like the core team of the 6. The other Kyoryugers are just kind of the Spirit Rangers and the chick that controls Plezuan. I forget what her name is, but they're just kind of in and out when it's necessary. But the 6 members, they're the core members. They're always there, and it's nice to have the core team all together. And like I said, I really dig this combination. It's simple, but its simplicity you know, there's genius in simplicity, and I really like this. So if you're going in on these guys, then you gotta have PTERAGORDON because he's pretty cool. Oh, and one thing I should show off is, we'll pop out the Judenchi. We'll show you his attack noise here. Get in there. So there you have that. There you have his attack noise. So, yeah, like I said, very cool. Highly recommended. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. So, I think that's it for this guy. So, don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Kyoryuger DX PTERAGORDON. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Crotch hands. I know. So many jokes. So many jokes, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No. Crotch palm in your face.
Hey. You want a cracker? What's that? The battery? But batteries aren't food. This is gross. Who ate a battery? Even for a bird, that's gross. Ew. Not gonna happen.